Cheekyricho's ThermoChef Mushroom Risotto. Hi and welcome to Cheekyricho's ThermoChef Mushroom Risotto. This is absolutely delicious. It's so easy to make. You are going to find it's a very hearty standby for the coming winter months. The ingredients are on the recipe box below, so let's get started. First thing we're going to do is just mill our parmesan cheese. It's just been cut into chunks. It's very hard cheese. There's more than I need there, but I'm going to make enough to add to the serving table. So we just split this a couple of times. I don't know an easier way to grind parmesan cheese than that. About 10 seconds and it's done. And we just tip that out and put it to one side. Make sure you get it all out of around the blades and off the walls. And we just put that to one side. We're going to be using half of it in the dish and half of it for serving. See the texture there? It's pretty good. Now we're just going to add our garlic to the bowl. I'm just going to cut those cloves into pieces. And our onion goes in as well. And we're going to blitz this for 5 seconds on speed 7. Butters for later. We just scrape down the lid and the sides of the bowl, and we're going to add our oil, and then we're going to saute this for 1 minute at 100 degrees. So just scrape down the sides. Finely chopped onion and no tears. How cool is that? In with our oil. I'm using extra virgin olive oil here, but you could use your oil of choice. 1 minute, 100 degrees. Now after 1 minute, this is bubbling hot, smells great. We're just going to scrape down the sides and the lid, make sure everything's down where it belongs. We're going to add the butterfly bar. Now if you're not sure how to use the butterfly bar, we've uploaded a video in a previous episode showing you exactly how to use it so that you won't chomp it all up and it won't come off. Now with the butterfly bar correctly inserted, we're going to just add our rice, using arborio rice here, and our dry white wine. Now that we're going to saute that for another couple of minutes, 100 degrees on speed 1. Okay, after 2 minutes, this is what you should have. We're just going to scrape down the sides now, add our hot chicken stock and our mushrooms, and we're going to cook it for a further 15 minutes. It smells pretty good. So in with our chicken stock. And cook it for further 15 minutes on 90 degrees on speed 1. So our mushrooms have just been cut into there. They're actually a bit big for this, but you could use button mushroom, but I've just cut these into about quarters or halves, just depending on the sizes of them. And they will emit a lot of moisture as well, because mushrooms are fairly high in liquid. 15 minutes, 90 degrees, speed 1. In 15 minutes, we're going to give it a stir and add our butter. So it's in with our butter. Don't dislodge that butterfly bar while you're stirring it. Now it's really quite loose at this stage, and it will benefit from sitting in the bowl for another couple of minutes. So I'm just going to add some pepper now and adjust the seasoning. Sprinkle of cracked pepper, knock that butter up. We're going to send in half of our cheese now. And give it another 2 minutes on speed 1 at 90 degrees. I'm just going to remove this butterfly bar. Give it a good stir around. Check that our rice is well and truly cooked. Pretty close. I'll just leave it sit there for another couple of minutes while I'm to the table. Time to serve our mushroom risotto. Well and truly cooked now. We just tip that into our serving plate. A couple of chunky bits of mushroom on there. Sprinkle of our cheese. And a sprinkle of spring onions just for garnish and for crunch. Cheekyricho's ThermoChef Mushroom Risotto. Have a little taste, shall we? Yummy. Cooked to absolute perfection. It's creamy, it's rich, and it's mushroomy. Thanks for watching.